Now what I'd like to do is show you some of the added features within PowerSDR. The transmit audio chain on here is exceptional. You have a compressor, you have what's called a leveler, both of which together prevent the audio from being overdriven. Setup's pretty easy. There also is this here downward expander, which is like a squelch on your microphone. So signals below a preset level don't get transmitted. So this is used to eliminate background noise. If I go into the equalizer here, you can see that there's a choice of either a 3-band or a 10-band equalizer for both transmit and receive. You can see the settings that I've got set. I'm using a dynamic microphone with PowerSDR, and that needs a little bit more mic gain. So you can see here the preamp settings to give me that additional mic gain. If we go into the setup features and go into audio and take a look at the audio setup here, you'll notice that there's a VAC 1 and a VAC 2. These are for the various receivers. And here's transmit settings where you go in and set transmit. I'm also using controlled envelope single sideband to again enhance the quality of the audio. A lot of radios have CAT control, and PowerSDR also does. And you can see here, this is the primary CAT, and then I can go to CAT Plus, and I have 3 more CAT control ports. And what I'm doing with these right now is I use one for my logging recorder, Log4OM. I use another to synchronize the PowerSDR with my Elecraft K3. That allows the 2 radios to track each other, and I use that for controlling the frequency on my auto tuner and also on my amplifier. And I have another one set up to use a tuning knob. It's called a pig knob. It gives me a full manual tuning capability instead of having to use a mouse. So those are some of the really cool features within PowerSDR. Another one up here is the linearity. This is something that very few radios have the capability of doing. And this is the Pure Signal, or as it is also known, adaptive pre-distortion. This gives us the ability to correct for nonlinearity anywhere within the transmit chain. So not only within the Hermes light, but also in any connected amplifier after that. So when I'm running my 1 kW linear, I have a bidirectional coupler after the linear that has a low power port, and then I run that through a step attenuator to get to the correct level of feedback into the pure signal. And it does a really outstanding job of correcting. Here's an example of visually you can see it. Let me just see if I can move this screen. There. This is the actual transmitted signal, and this is the correction. And in the center, you can see the end result. So it corrects for distortion within the transmit chain. Now that I'm used to using it, I don't want to ever use a transmitter that doesn't support it. So that really limits what I can select. It's currently available within a small number of SDRs. All the SDRs that use PowerSDR have that capability. Most of those are the Apache Lab radios, but also the Hermes Light. So thank you for listening to this video.